Coach, you want to start with an overview, just kind of the season ahead, and we'll let you guys ask questions.
Sorry for the delay. We got out of practice a little bit late. We're excited. Practices have been good. We're looking forward to the opportunity this weekend, and we're ready to get started.
This weekend's kind of a unique opportunity. How much are you guys looking forward to that and getting another quarter competing with a team like K-State?
Well, the last time we did something like this was over in Joplin for the tornado victims, and Coach Korn was still the coach at Missouri Southern, and that was a great event. Mizzou did the same thing over there that year, and a lot of money was raised. So it's an opportunity to play basketball and then do some positive on the other end. So from a basketball standpoint, it'll be a really great opportunity for us. We know those guys, a lot of connections to their staff. It should be a really good opportunity for both teams.
With all the expectations you guys have got, how much do you kind of work on, making sure they know that they have, I know you said a lot, that they haven't done anything yet. Is that kind of something that you use to tamp down expectations or anything like that?
I think there's no doubt with the way this generation, social media, everyone patting you on the back, you can start to get a little bit full of yourself. And I think we've got a pretty good group. I think Jared Rhodes said a couple weeks ago he really hasn't been. I don't know that he's on it much. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. But I think all of our guys understand that we're probably going to be ranked very high, and there's high expectations. But they're a pretty good group, and we do. I think our staff does a good job of reminding them that we haven't done anything, and if you're going to go from where we've been to winning the league, that's a monster jump. And you don't get that done by anything that's getting said in the press or through the media or through what your aunt or your uncle's telling you. You have to go do it. And I think our guys understand that we've got a lot of work to do.
Talk about the size factor and how that translates to rebounds, translates to wins. I mean, you can't just be good just based on size alone, but how big of a factor is that going to be for your team this year?
Well, we've got great size. Just because you have great size doesn't mean that you're a great rebounder or you're going to be a successful team. But I think we've got, more importantly, we have quality size. We have guys that are quality, and we can move around. So I thought we made strides rebounding a year ago, and we need to continue to do that. We are really pushing Obi to be a dominant rebounder, and we want him to take that next step. We know what Alizé is going to do. Alizé is he's going to rebound every day he's out there. But we think we've got some other guys that can rebound, and we think we've got good size, and we've got some length. So it should help you. It should help you protecting the rim, throwing the ball inside, playing inside out, which we always want to do. So we think all of that size should help us. And I think what the other thing, when you have quality guys, it allows you to hold guys accountable, but it also allows you to have options. And if guys don't rebound as hard as they can and be as physical as they can and hedge a ball screen like they need to, then hopefully you can find someone that wants to do that.
Coach, how does Alizé's presence, both his skill set and his professional prospects, how much does that motivate the other guys, having him in the locker room and on the court?
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask those guys that. But I think he's just naturally kind of the alpha dog. He really works hard. We always talk in coaching that you want your best player to be your hardest worker, and that doesn't always happen. Your best player may be your best player, but that doesn't mean he's your hardest worker. Alizé he's a very, very hard worker, and he was terrific in the preseason up to when he tweaked his knee. But he's still got a voice. He's got good energy, and I'll say Jared Rhodes has really taken a step in that direction. He's a guy that has made tremendous strides and is comfortable. But I think we have more vocal guys, and guys that lead by example with how hard they play, and then also have a voice, and I think Alizé has both of those things.
Do you allow yourself to get more excited about this team than previous teams, or is it always just kind of like a day one, same process?
Well, I think you always, as a coach, you go into a season and you want to be positive, but yet you understand, a coach understands who he has and who his guys are. And we all have some holes in our roster, and you go into each season really understanding what those holes are. This is as few of holes as we've ever had. And like I said, we're without Alizé right now, and I still think we can have a very good team.
Say if it was a right or left knee.
It's the right knee, I think. I should know that, but I think it's his right knee.
You talk about how this team's got a few holes than you've had here. Does that allow you to coach differently, coach harder maybe, expect more?
No, I don't think that has anything to do with allowing a guy to coach harder. I think what allows a guy to coach harder, it is obviously depth helps, but just the attitude of your team and guys wanting to be coached. And this is the best group that we've ever had in terms of wanting to be coached. And I think they want to be good. And when you get some upperclassmen that really care, it shows. And I think those 3 juniors that have been in the program, we're getting ready to play Kansas State, and they've got 3 juniors that are very important in their program that came in a couple years ago. And they've had really good careers. But when you get those guys that have been through it and they care, and then you add the right pieces in the kids that we've added in Alizé, Ronnie, Jared Rhodes, it just, you don't have to worry about a whole lot. They do what they're supposed to do, and they're good guys, and we're after them, and they take it, and it's been a really positive experience. So I think we're able to really push this group, and they never roll their eyes. They don't do anything. It's a really good group.
Last 2 years was a lot of fun watching Daquan on the court, putting up the shots at the end of the game, being the leader on the floor, the general.
Yeah.
Having Ronnie come back is great, but as far as that guard play, who do you see maybe taking over for that Daquan spot? Yeah,
Daquan did a very good job for us for 2 years, and really proud of him. I think Jared Dixon a year ago, after Ronnie left the team, we moved JD in that point guard spot, and I think it really helped him grow as a player, so we think we can move him around. Ronnie's going to be good for us, but Ronnie's missed a lot of time, and it's still a process. So I think it's collective. I don't know that it's one guy. As I said, I think Alizé's our alpha dog. I think Obi Church, if you guys watch Obi play, he's probably our loudest voice in practice, offensively and defensively, and Obi's a very smart player. He understands what's going on. He can move guys around, even from an offensive standpoint. So I think it'll be a collective thing.
How have JT and Tanvir been able to come in, obviously veterans at this point, and been able to help kind of the younger guys, or just the overall morale in the locker room right now?
Well, they're good guys, and they're the right guys. Whether they've got their degrees, they've been in a successful program, they've been contributors. And it's different. It's not like they're coming in and they're going to get all the minutes. They're going to have to earn them because we have some guys. So, but they're going to help us. They've already helped us. They're going to help us on the floor, and I think they help us off the floor because they're good guys and they're fun to be around. And there's a transition because they've been in a Division I program and they've done it one particular way. But it's been a pretty seamless transition. They fit. They're fun. But here's the thing. We have those other upperclassmen that do things a particular way, and they know how we want to do it, and those guys have fallen right in line. It's been very good.
And you've talked before about how the transition from a junior college necessarily with Alice and a couple of the other guys that came in is difficult, especially going through full Valley season. How much easier maybe could it be for guys like JT and Tanvir to not only for themselves but to help some of the younger guys because they've been through it for 4 seasons now?
Yeah, I think it's a transition even for them because it's a new setting, but yet I think there's less of a transition because they've been through the ups and downs of college basketball, the academics, the weightlifting, the travel, all of those different things, the injuries. So they're level-headed guys. They've been a very positive influence. So and then we expect them to help us. And I think they are new guys, and we're still developing our relationship with them. But the one thing that we've been able to do is like we haven't had to treat them with kitty gloves. Like we can coach them and get on them and challenge them, and they're good guys. They want that. They want to be coached, and that makes our job a lot easier.
Any other questions, guys?
Thanks, guys.